Hi, my name is Connor, and this is Chapter 10, Sharing the Road. Intro. Traffic includes all the people and vehicles on the road. Most crashes happen when two or more things try to occupy the same space at the same time. In this presentation, I will go over how to share the road with pedestrians, bicycles, motorcycles, mopeds, and scooters, buses, emergency vehicles, law enforcement, funeral processions, large trucks, equestrian/horse-drawn vehicles, farming machinery, animals, and passenger/freight trains. How to deal with pedestrians. Pedestrians are more difficult to see than vehicles. Never assume anything about pedestrians. Always allow pedestrians to fully exit the crosswalk before accelerating. Always yield to pedestrians. Give them plenty of room. How to deal with children. Children can dart into the road without thinking about traffic at all. They like to play in the streets. Uh, Always stay alert. And if you see a pet, you can assume that at least one child is nearby. Some high risk areas are school zone parks, playgrounds, bus stops, parking lots, college and university campuses, temporary work zones, and intersections. Bicyclists, motorcycles, mopeds, and scooters, bikes, treat bike lanes as any other lane of traffic. Always signal and put your turn signal on and check there's a bike in that lane. Bicyclists can be hard to see. Always keep a lookout. You should allow bikes enough space to respond to traffic conditions. For all motorized bikes, basically, uh, when a motorcyclist is involved in a crash with a passenger vehicle, the car driver is often at fault. Just like bikes, you need to pay extra attention to these drivers. Buses, emergency vehicles, funeral processions, and large trucks. Buses always stop for school buses, no matter what side of the road you're on. When they put that stop sign out, just stop. Stop what you're doing. Just wait. Stay out of bus lanes. Emergency vehicles. If you hear a siren or see flashing lights, pull over and stop completely. Even on highways, get out of the way. You wouldn't want someone blocking traffic if you needed that emergency vehicle. Large trucks, always keep a safe distance behind them and stay where you can see their rearview mirrors. Uh, Funeral processions, do not drive in between moving vehicles that are a part of the funeral procession. Equestrian horses, animal-drawn vehicles, farm machinery, and animals. So for equestrians, aka people on horses, remember that even trained animals can be unpredictable. Reduce your speeds when you see horses. Allow as much space as possible between them. Animal drawn vehicles, pay close attention to these types of vehicles. Try to be cautious of sudden movements as to not spook the animal or animals. Avoid using your horn, slow your speed, and make space between. Farm machinery, share the road, and be patient. Uh, be attentive. Most of these vehicles have very few ways to alert you of where they're going to do next. Leave plenty of space. Animals, if an animal darts into your path, try to concentrate on staying in control of your vehicle. If you hit a domestic animal, laws vary by state, but it is expected that you notify the owner. Uh, Before leaving, check under and around your car for any animals in the way. For trains and law enforcement, never drive over railroad crossings when a train is approaching. That train will not stop for you. For law enforcement, always be nice to the officer. Never lie. Do not make any sudden movements. So when you get pulled over, make sure you show them. You signal to the officer that you know that you're getting pulled over. If it's dark, turn on your cabin light. Just don't be a total jerk. And yeah, thank you for listening to my presentation.